We're excited to welcome you to your perfect day at CocoCay. Today is a day where you get to do exactly whatever you want on your own private island paradise. You can go all in on the thrill, or you can kick back all day and chill. And for those overachievers out there, you can even thrill and chill. That song was to remind you that we have arrived and the gangway is open. Head down to deck number 3 and our staff will help guide you down.
All right, good morning and welcome to day 2. This is our first port day, our only port day, and we are spending the day today over at CocoCay. So this morning our captain played the CocoCay song and then made the announcement that we were here. We are next to the Freedom of the Seas right now, and so we're gonna have breakfast at the solarium and then we're gonna head off the ship.
Ship right next to us is the Freedom of the Seas that we have been on previously from the port of Miami.
So we decided to eat at the Solarium Bistro. We've never eaten here before. This line was not here when we got here, so now it wraps all the way around if you want to get hot food. So that's the only option. There's no other like spots. It's just the one buffet, so you may not want to come down here.
We have to go.
All right, do not, I repeat, do not come here for breakfast. So when we got here, the line was not too long, maybe like 10 people. It is now completely out the door. Right next to the Royal Caribbean private island is actually the Norwegian private island. And in all the times we've been here, we have never once seen a ship actually there. One time it was actually supposed to be the Encore like it is today, and it was supposed to be in the Norwegian sky, but there was rough seas, and because they don't have a dock and they have to tender, they weren't able to stop there. So this is the same class of ship that we'll be on in just a few weeks in Alaska. All right, here you go. Perfect day at CocoCay as seen from the top of our cruise ship. All right, so I'm going to show you the island real quick, and then we're going to talk about where we're going. All right, so you always get off here, and then normally what we do, I'm going to zoom in, is we like to go across this bridge and just kind of walk around. And you can't really see it from here, but back here is the biggest pool in the Caribbean, so we enjoy going there. And then also behind this big balloon thing is South Beach, and that's where they have the swim up bar, which is where we normally go first. I think that's probably where we're gonna go first today. But Brian, what was it called? Hideaway Beach Club?
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you go all the way over here, past all the housing and facilities, okay, all the way down here is the brand new Hideaway Beach Club. So we were able to purchase tickets for just $23 or so per person. So that's where we're gonna be spending most of our day today. Nobody on the flow rider this morning, but you know how whenever you're packing for a trip and you're like, I know I forgot something. Well, that something was my bathing suit. So unfortunately, I will not be going on the flow rider this time. Wow, you should have seen this place last night. All these little kids running around. Oh, it was a nightmare. But nice time. I mean, the morning of CocoCay is always a really good time to do activities on the ship. We'll see how it is tomorrow during the sea day. Found a little area about kind of the history of Royal Caribbean. And here's the first Oasis and Allure this year's. And here's the ship model. This is on deck, what are we on, deck 15? So really, really, really big card room on this ship. But like on Oasis, it's much smaller, and over there it overlooks the boardwalk. But they do have all of the daily, puzzles. You can come in here, and then there's computer stations, and they do have some board games over here. Couple of actual, puzzles too, which is nice. But yeah, some things to do. But if you're somebody that likes to play games and you want to bring games, I definitely would. I wouldn't assume that they're going to have a lot of stuff on the ships, because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It's almost 10 o'clock now, and it's still pretty packed everywhere. So, that's a tough thing about these really big ships on port days. That's when the breakfasts get really bad in the morning. So definitely make sure you go as early as possible. I think everyone is honestly at breakfast right now, or they're already off the ship, or sleeping in, because this is the Royal Promenade, and it is pretty dead. Starbucks is busy, of course, but not much going on today. All right, so look, if you're watching the Royal Caribbean TV and you see that there's a camera looking this way, I'm gonna show you where it is. So it's right here. So we're on deck 6 on this little balcony thing. There's Central Park, and if you look up, it's that right there. So yeah, so if you're trying to figure it out, let's say you have somebody in your group that wants to be on TV, and they want to look to where to look for the camera, it's gonna be right there, and then it looks right down.
Right there is Katie, standing on the Royal Promenade. Now she's walking back.
Deck 10.
Got a little Dougie, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a Dougie.
Yeah, look at it. It's not with you. Yes.
Escalator. All right, heading off the ship. Nice amount of shade here between the two ships. So ours is this one, and then we have the Freedom of the Seas over here, and we're heading off to CocoCay.
My first time ever seeing a ship there.
All right, so normally we would go left towards Chill Island, but we're gonna go straight over to South Beach today, because basically we're gonna go over there and we're gonna do the swim up bar. It's a tradition, and then we're gonna head over to the Hideaway Beach Club, I believe is what it's called. So, but we're still gonna show you the big swimming pool and everything, because we really enjoy that, but we won't be going there today. Oh, I just found this little duck on the ground. Somebody from Freedom of the Seas. I'll show you the tag. It's their 21st birthday. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my gosh, Brian finally found his first duck. What is that?
It's a Chinese coin, but it's green.
Interesting.
I'll be wearing for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah, St. Patrick's
tomorrow.
Day. Good job, Brian, finally. Technically, you're not supposed to hide the ducks in cruise ports, but honestly, I don't really consider CocoCay a cruise port, since it is their private island. So we hide them all the time in CocoCay, and we also obviously find them all the time as well. But what's really cool is because there's 2 cruise ships here, not only do we have the Allure of the Seas hiding ducks, but we also have the Freedom of the Seas. All right, so they have these little stores on CocoCay. So we have some tops here, and they do have some magnets and stuff. So you can get some souvenirs while you're on the island. This side is all the kids stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have the other shops here that are kind of like the straw market that you'd see in Nassau. But there are at least 2 of these that we found on the island so far. You have the water park, which does cost money, but this little splash pad for the kids is completely free. One of the excursions that you can do on the island is the zip lining. So there's a bunch of different platforms, and here's one of them. They should be heading over any second now. Here's the hot air balloon that you can do here. I think out of all the times we've ever come here, we've only seen it actually go up once due to winds and things like that. Brian's trying to be sneaky over there, hiding a duck. I just hid that one there. All right, this is the Oasis Lagoon, which is the biggest pool in the Caribbean. We're not going to hang out here today. Normally, this is pretty much where we spend all of our time. But because we have those passes for that adults only area, that's where we'll be today. And it is freaking packed today. Oh my God. I've never seen it like this. I guess everyone's at the pool. It looks like it's just this end because this has a, walk-in. It's actually not that bad over here. But down here, that's where the swim-up bar is, which is really nice. But what's cool about it is even over here, there's little places where you can sit in the water. So just make sure if you do come here, take a look around, try to find one of those places to sit. Like this lady with the hat is sitting over here. And that's really the best thing to do in this pool. But it's massive, it goes all the way around. There's some chairs that are in the water. If you can snag one of those are pretty cool. But really, really nice place. This is always a fun little pass to go to South Beach. You'll get a lot of people that stop to take photos in here. That guy that's squeaking the duck up there with the purple backpack, he has our duck. He picked mine up from one of the signs. Hilarious. Anyways, this is South Beach, and it is freaking packed today. Usually it's pretty quiet because you are just so far away, and you have to walk so far to get here. But we did get off the ship late today. We didn't get off until about 11. And so I guess this is probably about normal. But normally we get off right away, and so we don't, we get a chair and everything before it gets too crazy. But they have lots of sports courts here, lots of stuff to do. They have a snack shack. And then one of the things we always do when we come here is they have it's hard to see it right now, but they have a swim-up bar. So we're going to head there. All right, so there is the swim-up bar. It is not much of a swim-up today. Wow, it is really, really close. Normally it's much further out than that. Over there you have the overwater cabanas that have the slides, which are super fancy and people pay a lot of money for those. And then over here are more private cabanas. And then down there you have like the beach beds. So not too many people in the water. And the swim-up bar isn't super packed today, but it's just a matter of finding a chair because we came out here so late. All right, we're heading out now. We were at I went out to the swim-up bar, but Brian didn't want to because the water was too cold. So we're gonna go head over to the adults only section that we paid the ticket for, and we'll take a look and see how that is. All right, back by the entrance to CocoCay, we have the Allure and the Freedom. You really see the difference in size now. And now we are headed this way to Hideaway Beach. Super busy area with all of the shuttles, but we're gonna walk there. So you can take the shuttle if you want, but there is a walking path as well, Hideaway Beach. And we're gonna head right where those people up there are walking. Another really good view of the ships, just a really good size comparison of the two. All right, so again, there is a walking path. You can take the shuttle if you want, but really nice walking path. If you've ever been to the Norwegian Cruise Line private island, that's pretty much the rock that's all around it. So yeah, we'll take a look at what this place is like. So the problem with this walk to Hideaway Beach is it's not that far, but it's completely open. So I'll show you what this side looks like. So they do have a couple of places where you can sit and rest, but there's pretty much no shade whatsoever. So you just have to kind of be aware of that. It's not really the distance that's the issue, it's just the completely openness, or the complete openness of this area. That could be a problem for people. All right, so we are here. So this is where you would get off if you were taking the shuttle. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to check in. They have a little scanner over here, and then we'll head inside. All right, so once you've tapped in, there's a bar over here. Nice seating. You have billiards. Very scenic. Wow. Got a band playing. This is nice. So you have a variety of chairs. You have like the Adirondack style chairs. You have hammocks. Then you have a little lagoon area to swim in. Very nice. All right, you got restrooms. Then over here you have what's called the Hideaway Hut. So it's very similar to the Snack Shack, but we'll take a look at the menu anyways. All right, so here's the food. You have the shrimp basket is different, ceviche, a fish sandwich, and then instead of the regular Snack Shack crispy chicken sandwich, they have a different one, but we'll take a look at that. We're definitely getting that right now. All right, here's that delicious chicken sandwich. What do you think?
Nice and crispy.
What, like, is there a difference between this one and the other one? Is there a different sauce on it, or?
Mayonnaise.
Make sure you definitely get the mozzarella sticks. I mean, they're really sizable. I don't know how else to describe, but they're really, really pretty beefy, and they have a really good pull on them. Yeah, one order is definitely not enough. You can never forget to get soft serve ice cream, and what's really nice is that they do serve it for you. So you just have to walk up and let them know what flavor you want, and they'll make you the perfect cone. Got a little rooster over here. You hear them a lot on the island, but you don't see them too much. Look at that little guy. Looking for French fries. All right, here's the infinity pool. You got swim up bar. It's hard to tell from right here, but it is packed in there. So like one of the things that some people had complained about, like Cruise with Ben and David, is that it is adult only, but it's so loud over here. So we're gonna try to get as far away as possible from the DJ. All right, here's a full 180, because it only goes halfway around to this area. So most people are definitely in the pool. So lots of place over here, lots place over here for the water. We'll do a full 360. We'll go all the way around, just so you can really see how few people are out here. This is a great area. A lot of times, like when you go to Chill Beach, the water, because it's open to the sea, there's a lot of jellyfish and seagrass and very, very clean water over here. I'm just waiting for Brian. He's going to shower because the water's too cold for him to go right in. All right, so I finally got Brian in the water over here at, what's this, Hideaway Beach Club? What's it called? Hideaway Beach?
I think Hideaway Beach.
I don't know, Hideaway something anyways. And what do you think? You think it's worth it? We paid only $23 per person to come over here.
It's worth it.
It is crazy. You do have that college-like atmosphere, but granted, this is spring break month, so you may get little crowds over here that goes a little ruckus. But once you get far away from the crowds, it does get quiet. But you can still hear the sound from the DJ area.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody behind us right now, and even if I spin all the way around, it's not bad at all out here. So
it is worth the money. If it's under $30, it's totally worth it. You get adults only, but at the same time, it's a new area, so it's well worth the investment.
I agree. All right, so I normally love like the Oasis Lagoon pool. I went in the pool over here. It is disgusting. It is so warm. It's not good. Here we also have the Slice of Paradise. I believe that is the pizza place. So we'll have to take a look at that too. So we got the cheese and then the Bahamian seafood special pizza. The cheese definitely looks undercooked. The Bahamian one looks good. And then we also got 2 empanadas. Look at that. Up, up, and away is up. That is a rare sight indeed. All right, time to head back to the ship. 2 big ships. Lots of people going back on. It's quite the mass exodus. Norwegian's still over there. But time to go back, take a shower, get ready for everything this evening.
Left.
10 minutes before the show.
A lot of people tired.
The perfect day at CocoCay. We had a 15-minute intermission, just enough to grab a few slices of pizza, especially because it's right on the same level, so really easy. So we just got out of the show. It was 2.5 hours, but it was pretty good. But we're just walking around on the deck, and this is how fast we're moving right now. Pretty much not moving at all. Up in the solarium, and once again, it's pretty quiet up here. So even the solarium bar, not too many people. Nice and empty here, though.
Oh.
We have the Norwegian Encore. We're following it. Left way after us, but we're going so slow right now because we're just circling around the Bahamas. And I think that's going back to Miami to start another cruise. But yeah, just another shot showing down here how few people are down in the solarium. You know, there's 6,000 people on this ship. And again, you know, if you don't want to be near people, to be honest, other than breakfast, when it's a port day, you really do not need to be near people at all. And even for breakfast, they do have complimentary room service as well, so that's also an option. Again, about 7:30 p.m. And the pool and everything are still open. So there's a lifeguard at the pool. There's nobody in it. 2 little kids in the hot tub. That side, I think the hot tubs are both closed, but there's a lifeguard in that pool, so that pool's open. Just nobody in the pool at night. So like on other ships, what they have is they'll have like a movie screen, and they'll do movies at night. But this one doesn't really have anything where they can put that. But yeah, I mean, the pools are open. It is just absolutely dead. Alright, just sitting out here in Central Park. I had just hidden a duck in that statue with its mouth open. Like 30 seconds later, a kid came and grabbed it, which was pretty cool. I don't know if you could hear the sounds. They kind of have like the crickets going, and it's very nice and relaxing out here. Alright, we're going to take one more stab at looking for ducks and go through the logo store one more time. Here's the Rising Tide bar in the middle. Here's the photo shop, in case you're wondering what that looks like. So they have all these different towers that have the pictures in it. And they also have some more souvenirs in here as well. A lot of people don't know that there's also these souvenirs. It's 10 p.m. and it's absolutely slamming in here. Total difference from last night. I don't know where everybody was last night. This is crazy. Everything is packed. I can't remember if we did a video in here yesterday.